Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Camera. Traore. Now it's Traore. Girassi. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space out wide.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Traore. Camera. Played towards the front line. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Moved on forwards. Meunier. He's in plenty of space here. Clears it away. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the delivery.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Traore. Over to the left. Traore. Done delicately. It's a throw-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Spread out to the left. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Succumbs to the pressure. Meunier. Oh, it's come loose. Janvier. Camera. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That'll be a corner. They've played it short. Has another go! They've scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Looks to the other side. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he latch on to this? And a chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Camera. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Mounier. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now it's Guirassy. Oh, a delicate chip through. That is good strength. Mounier. Mounier! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. That's very neat. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Camera. And it's played forward, out to the right. Can he get onto this? Defending of the desperate variety. Played out to the right. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Meunier. Showing good feet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guirassy. He's in a great position here. And that has found him in acres of space. And the keeper has it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Traoré. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Traoré. The message is clear, none shall pass. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. It's a throw. Oh, good spread. I was just lacking in accuracy. Janvier. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he deliver? Meunier. He's still got it, needs help. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Traore. Proves too strong. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found the way through. That has been knocked clear. Chooses to go back. Out to the left it goes. A heavy challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Very nicely done. Elects to cross. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's tidy. Delivers with whip. And that has been cleared.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Out to the right. Is onto it in a flash. Can he get onto this? Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Janvier, that's really well manoeuvred. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Picks it up out wide. And out it comes again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Guirassy! Herring after the ball here. Played in with purpose. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Probing pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camara. Lofted upfield. Guirassy looks to get on the end of this. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played into space out wide. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Guirassy. Played out to the right. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Does really well to win the ball there. Janvier. Moved on forwards. Gets it away. Plays it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Big chance, corner. Oh, smashing header! Can he find the finish? Lacking in accuracy.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Strong running down that left flank. What a throw in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact.
Mounier clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Spread out to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Nice control. That's a good run down the left. That's good play. Lofted in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's lofted through here. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's neat. Janvier. Great ball if he can get there. Gets good distance on it. Have it back and can go again. He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so... Big chance! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the whistle goes for half-time. And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Meunier. In with the challenge. Oh, good spread. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
There are a few waiting for it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right. Traore. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries a measured ball, and he's onside. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thinks one through, clears it away. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Girassi was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Camera. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Traore. Oh, it's played into the area. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's an imaginative pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Girassi. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. He's in, surely! Girassi, and he's gone backward here. Played into the middle. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Camera. Traore. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out?
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Girassi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Traore! big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, nice touch. Traore. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's aimed into the... Oh, smashing header! He can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Almost an hour gone. Moved on forwards. Traore. Oh, that tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Janvier. Calmly anticipates. Tries to dink it through. Is having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That has been cut short. Guirassy.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Guirassy. Traore. And it's played forward.
Guirassy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Caresses it through. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a nicely weighted pass. Up towards the front line. Meunier. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a cute ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Traore. Cuts out the pass. Camera. Aim forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. Clearly not happy with that. And he's managed to get free. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Wins the duel this time. He is just caressing the ball. Meunier, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Traoré. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is a little undercooked. Traoré. Great work on the overlap. A chance to play it in. Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And it's played forward. Plenty waiting in the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. Does really well to win the ball there.
Guinea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the... Oh, what a climb! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Guinea, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Traore. Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good spread. That's tidy.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Meunier. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aim forwards. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Janvier, that's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. It's run loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can it...
Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Guinea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Too much on that, it's gone out. Janvier. Camara.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Now it's Traore. Traore! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Traore. Cross in, looks like a good one. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And the shot!
Guinea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. Janvier, and it's played forward. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Here comes another cross. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Un petit rappel, chers spectateurs. N'oubliez pas de la simultanéité organisée autour de ce match. Merci à l'avance.